All right, I'm back. Had to start a different video. Sorry about that. Continued on. Here we are, continued. Okay. I think I'm live. Yeah, I'm live. All right, so we're going to go through volume now. Had to cut it short. I thought I can stop broadcast or pause it, but it won't let me do that. All right, so on from Bella. Let me just see where game's at. Make sure I got my... Looks like 1 hour chart. We got 30 minutes left, putting in a falling star right now. So that's got to improve. Don't want a falling star. Got 30 minutes on that candle. All right, Litecoin. Volume. Let's look at the long-term chart first. Litecoin, I was remembering trying to catch a bottom on this thing. Trying to catch it going across the 34, and we finally did it. Litecoin. Came across the 34, came into support right there, best buy. Watch the previous high breaks. Use the previous high as your support. Looks like previous high on the weekly chart is 8. Let's look at the 4 hour chart, get this narrowed in a little bit. Looks like we're coming off a bottom. Coming into previous lows, Watch the flat top break, breaking into previous lows into the next range. Looks like we're trying to find an opposing point. Don't know where that's going to be. Got to get above previous highs, previous breaks, into previous lows, into the next previous lows here. 9.5 is resistance. So that being said, I'm just going to anticipate a pop into 9.5, previous lows, making our opposing point. Clockwork. ETH, this are the volume runners. Good volume, you need good volume. ETH looks like a bottom on the 4 hour chart. Let's take a long look first. Let's take a monthly view. Fresh off the presses, look at that. Previous high break, came into support. Previous breaks coming into support. It's a weekly chart there. Don't know if support is reached yet. I have a line of support below here. I have a line of support below here. I have a line of support below here. Don't know where support's going to hold. But when it does, we'll have a previous high break. We want to get above previous highs over here. BTC, we already had that one. It's down 20% since we looked at it. XRP, Ripple. I haven't looked at Ripple in a while. Let's see where Ripple's at. XRP. Bam. So what are we looking on Ripple? We're looking for an opposing point still. Don't know where it's going to come in. I got previous highs. It looks like around 3.5, 3.7. I'm below the 8 on the daily. Let's get this thing narrowed down, see if we can find a break. Here we have support coming in here. So rode down into support, broke, came in, got rejected, came into our double bottom at support, came into support again, came into support again. Watch previous high breaks at 3. 3 might get us to 350. Looking for that opposing point. It's going sideways. And it looks like it's lower high, lower high, lower high. It looks like it might bend over that resistance support line. Coming back into previous breaks. So look for a break of 2.7 into the previous range at previous breaks at 2. So I don't know if this is done yet, consolidating. Otherwise, watch for previous line breaks. There. I don't know if support's going to hold on this. It's flirting with support too many times. But that being said, let's narrow down a little bit more. And this is where we started. And that is a reverse head and shoulders. So will that neckline support break or hold? It's not a perfect reverse head and shoulders, but it did break. And it's come all the way back into support, and it's flirting bearish retrace back into resistance. It's got to pick up the pace or it's going to fall over. If it spends too much time below the 34, it's liable to fall over. So ETA XRP is a hold. Hold it in C and wait. If you're like me, I don't wait. I just, let's wait and see what happens. Sell off and come back another day. These things move every 24/7, all day long. And that was an hourly chart, so it could just recover. Oh, come on. Get my shit together here. I got a hammer. It's like Dash. I was looking at Dash earlier, see if we can find a bottom. Looks like it came all the way back into support. Previous breaks all the way over here. Looks like it almost came through. So in other words, I got higher lows. Is support going to hold? I'm below the 8. I need to get above the 8, above previous highs into previous lows. 663 and above. Looks like it's having some trouble. It's got to be highly improved. That's a weekly chart. Let's look at the hourly and see if we got any kind of churn. Got the hammers. Long legs pointing down. Could be a bottom. Looks like a reverse head and shoulders forming. Left shoulder. Head. Let's see if we can get a right shoulder coming in. Otherwise, right now it's being rejected by resistance. I've got 3 wicks pointing down. Those are the tri-tips. I got a falling star up here. Once that broke down, it fell right through. Know your candles. Always look for those reversal bars. There's a reversal bar. Came through. Made another reversal bar. Slammed it. Back into resistance. Back into resistance. Rejected so far. Last 2 hours. Dash XRM. XMR, Monero. Let's look at that one. Came into resistance, came into support, higher lows. Build, build, build into support, previous breaks, made an opposing point. So now we have a pattern. We got higher lows, lower highs coming in. Right now it came into the previous break, previous highs came into support. Now it's breaking previous highs, almost. Got rejected so far. I got a thin line of support here, higher low. Oh my God, should just change back for me. Slight higher lows. Looks like a 3-bar pattern working. Got rejected by previous lows so far. And the previous break was denied. I don't know what those big lines are for. Probably just me making a pattern. So I'm looking for an opposing point on the next run. Let's make a pattern. Same old situation. I have right now higher lows. What I'm looking for is the lower high. Make a pattern. This could just swing right past. I'm not saying it can't. But typically we're looking for a pattern. And then we're looking at the pattern breaks. Made. No, ETC. Let's clear off the crap first. So on a weekly chart, we got the nice W right off the bat. W. W's are double bottoms, bullish patterns, previous high breaks. Right where that 34 was coming in. Previous high breaks, boom, coming back into support. Let's see where it comes in. Is it done yet coming in? I don't know. Doesn't look like it. Got a hammer. Look for previous low breaks. Let it come back in. Where's it coming? Looks like we're coming all the way back into below 2. Previous lows, previous highs. Just look for a spike low at just below 2. See what happens. This one's not ready. It's falling over. You can see the cross above. You can see the cross, bearish retrace back into resistance. Came down, came down. Anything could happen, but look for previous low breaks. Now let's get to made. Let's take a long-term chart. This one's awesome. I remember this chart. Woo, look at that tight little bitch. Boom, 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 boom. Double top break, 2 and above. The bullish retracement's in. Pop, come into support. Watch the previous high breaks. That's the flat top break. That's the launching pad I always talk about. Made is definitely on watch. It's coming into a spot on the chart where price has to make a decision. It's getting all wound up and pop. It's like a corkscrew effect. Wind it up, wind it up, wind it up, and then pop. And that's a long-term chart. It's a long-term chart break. Watch for volume on this. It could be a doozy. Gotta love those. Another one, so I'm thinking about it. Let's step off the volume kick and just skip to one. Yeah, BCY. Look at that pattern break. Watch BCI, BCY. There's a whole bunch of them. We were looking at those ones, the price changes. A lot of these on the previous video, all of them. Let's look at Bitcoin before we go. Looks like Bitcoin's coming into resistance. That could be the opposing point. I got higher lows. Anything could happen. Stay above previous highs at 1218. Anything can happen. It's in the previous range, the previous candle. Let's see if it comes down into support. While that's happening, watch all these altcoins come in higher. Watch this come down. Maybe it'll mosey on in. Mosey, 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 mosey. Could be a day, could be an hour. All right. So that's it. I think that's enough. I think we covered most of everything that's going great. What a market. So I'll see you next time. Please share, like, and comment. Actually, let's make sure that taking care of you guys here. Hope I didn't lose you. It's my bad. Hey, thanks, Eric. I appreciate you. Share this thing out there. Live videos. I don't see anything better. Grasshoppers say flapping when you should be flopping. Jasper friend. Silly little rabbit. Tricks are for kids. All right, guys. Comment and like. Let me know what's going on out there. Let's keep in touch. See ya.